Alright everyone, and welcome back to Subnautica. In the last episode, we actually got a second mission that I didn't go and check out because we really didn't have time in that episode, and that is exactly what we're starting off today with. So I'm just making my way over there now, but between episodes, as you guys can see on screen, I crafted up a high capacity O2 tank, and as I promised in the last episode, I also gathered up a whole ton of resources to build up the base that I plan to make in the second half of this episode. But I tell you what, I am nearly here at lifepod 3 here in the shallows, so let's go back into first person view and check out this lifepod. Okay. So, it's actually not where I was thinking it might be, but it is in the middle of this creepvine forest, which I don't believe I've ever been to. Of course, I've been to the creepvine forest before, but I don't think I've ever been to this one specifically. It's about 750, oh my god, nearly 800 meters away from the lifepod. I've never been this far away from base before. It looks actually like we've got a little bit more stuff than we had in lifepod 17. We've got this PDA, which typically are really boring. I don't really care about that part of the story. I've never played all the way to the late game of Subnautica, but I know it definitely gets more interesting. The kind of early game story is sort of boring. It's just kind of discovering what happened to the rest of the people on the Aurora. And then we have this data box. Compass. Displays compass heading... Is this going to give us a compass on like the top of our screen? Maybe? Do I have to craft it? Displays compass heading on the hood. Oh, okay. So I think that goes in these two weird... I don't even know what to describe them. There's two slots in my inventory. If I craft up that compass... And that's going to be incredibly useful. Honestly, I've wanted a compass in this game since the start. I haven't really mentioned it because it's not that important, but a compass is going to come in very handy. And also, now that I'm looking at the equipment section in here, it probably wouldn't be a bad idea to craft up a radiation suit, which uses the lead. I don't think I found a use for that yet. And a rebreather, which also uses a wiring kit, but I think those were pretty cheap. We made a couple in the last episode. But as I've been kind of teasing for a while, I want to make a much bigger base in this episode. I've got my plans for this base all set out. I know how I'm going to do it. I know the shape. I know all the pieces I'm going to need. And one thing I need very, very badly is a multi-purpose room. Now, that is a structure. I don't actually have my habitat builder on me at the moment, but that is a structure that you can unlock by scanning them throughout the world. Actually, I believe I know 2 locations these are, and hopefully that will give enough scans to unlock it and be able to build it myself. And I believe one of these multi-purpose rooms is actually found on an island. Yes, if you didn't know and you hadn't played Subnautica before, there are actually 2 islands on the map, and I believe, although I'm not 100% sure, if you can see right over there, there is kind of a big cloud on top of the ocean. I believe that is there to cover up the fact that there's an island there, because obviously you don't really want to see land in a game that's based on the ocean, but once you go near to it, you will see it, and it's kind of like a big reveal. So granted, it kind of sucks that I've already done this before, but there's nothing I can do about it. I've played through the game before. It is what it is. I know they exist, and I believe this right in front of us in the same direction as we went for this life pod is actually the second island, and I think that has one of the multi-purpose rooms. And that's the big cloud right in front of us here. So I'm not sure how far away it is, but I am going to try and make my way over there and see if I can explore this island without getting murdered along the way. I am thoroughly enjoying just exploring stuff in this game. This game is so fun to explore. There's so many incredible biomes. I just can't express how cool it is. Jesus, we're nearly 1,200 meters away from the life pod. Oh! And there it is! There is the island! I think it's not loading in properly because that looks incredibly ugly, but once we get closer, it will probably load in a little bit better. Okay, I believe that is a warper. They are really dangerous creatures from what I remember, and they can teleport. I just do not want to deal with that. I just want to get on land, and hopefully most of these scary things in the water won't be able to hurt me. Ooh, good to know. Oh, there's a new fish. There's a new fish around here. That is very cool. Okay, but we are on land. The land is always like an incredible thing to look at in this game, honestly. What is this dude? A cave crawler? Pretty sure we're not on the cave, mate. So you're supposed to be here? You're going to attack me as well? Ow! Jesus Christ. Okay, I didn't think he was going to, but he did. Oh god, there's a lot of them. Ooh, okay, so it seems like the cave crawlers are coming out of that cave, but I think I just want to run around on the island first. I do not want to deal with that stuff. What the hell? What is that? Hang on, let's wait until day. I did not think we'd run into something like that for a long time. What the hell? Look at this thing. That is insane. Oh my god. I feel like I really should not be walking closer to this place, but I'm gonna do it anyway because I'm an idiot. Oh, in fact, you know what? It seems like we might not even be able to get in here. What are you? A purple tablet fragment? Is that gonna learn something for me? This carbon-based device is lighter than it looks and features a symbol which remembers a U lit up in purple. Despite the onboard power still functioning, algae growth from the exterior indicates it was abandoned hundreds, perhaps thousands of years ago. While the technology is far beyond Federation levels and there is no obvious way to interface with it, it should nonetheless be possible to fabricate a precise physical copy of the device if necessary. So did that give us a recipe? Oh, it did! Ion cubes and diamonds? What? I've never found either of those! Okay, ion cubes and diamonds, they have got to be late game, right? In order to get into this facility, because I believe this said it was a waterfall? Oh, not a waterfall. Why did I say a waterfall? A force field. Okay, so that really didn't tell us anything interesting, but because I can't get in there, I think I'm just gonna leave that for a later date. At least we know it's here now, you know? Hi, Editing Brad here. Ignore what I just said. You'll see why in a second. Let's see if we can make our way up the mountain, because I believe on top of the mountain... Oh. Can we get in there now? Is that a terrible idea? What I was about to say before I got distracted was I think the multi-purpose repair tool is actually on top of the mountain, so I'll go up and check that after this, if this works. I'm kind of scared, to be honest. Insert tablet? Oh my god, I think we can get into the alien base. Okay. Should I go into the alien base? I really feel like I should not be doing this. This room is, trippy, to say the least. I don't want to run through this because I'm scared that I'm gonna, trip something or get attacked by some scary creature, and I just don't want to deal with that right now. What is this? A data terminal. Oh, there's an ion cube down there, I think. But let's read this data download. It was a long one, so here's a quick rundown. 1. It's a fat computer. 2. The aliens that made it were probably mega brainy. 3. Humans are smooth brains. And 4. Further research is required. Well, that is certainly ominous. I told you guys there were much more interesting things in the later game, but we're still in the early game, and this is pretty goddamn interesting. Oh yeah, there's a corridor down there, but I want to grab this ion cube first. Let's give it a scan. Grab that bad boy up. Ooh, that's a cool animation. Oh, we've actually got another one right here, so I'll go ahead and grab that. We've got yet another data terminal, which was even more boring than the last. That just doesn't seem like something I can be bothered reading. Maybe it gives me something that I really need to know about this area. Ooh. Oh my god! What is happening? It's a magical alien elevator! Oh, that was the coolest thing ever. I swear down, that was so sick! That was awesome. That was so cool. It looks like this is kind of an alien ship moon pool. It seems like that goes out into the open ocean, but I feel like that's going to be an incredibly dangerous area. I do not want to mess with that right now. I feel like I seem to be saying that a lot, but like I said, we are still early game and I don't want to do something that I really shouldn't do at this stage. I already feel like I'm kind of pushing it, because if I was playing through the game naturally, I wouldn't really know this island was here. But it is what it is. I know it's here, so I might as well take advantage of it. Alien rifle. Am I going to be able to craft up a rifle? Nope. Wonder if there's anything up this kind of maze of stairs. Probably is. Ooh, looks like we've got yet another alien tablet. I'll definitely make sure to grab that. Huzzah! What are you? An alien device. Let's see what that is. Alien device is not a very descriptive name. Doomsday device, but it's malfunctioned. Thank God. I don't want to get blown to smithereens. This planet's so pretty. Oh, it says the control room is beyond this doorway, so it seems that the purple tablet is going to unlock the control room. That'll probably give us something very interesting. Interesting. I'm not seeing very much control room-esque stuff, to be honest with you. I guess... Oh god, that looks dangerous. Can I scan it? Energy core. Interesting. So I guess this is what powers it? Yep, basically that's a mega nuke that powers the entire thing. I'm scared to click on this, but I guess I'll just do it anyway. Oh. Uh-oh. God, please don't kill me. Ow! What? I just got shanked.
Infected individuals may not disable the weapon. This planet is under quarantine.
Oh, so I am infected? So it said, okay, I've just had so much information in the past 30 seconds. It said I'm infected, and because I'm infected, I can't disable the weapon? Are they gonna blow up the planet? Hang on. Okay, that didn't really seem to give us anything in the databank, but I'm also not seeing anything else to do in this room at the moment. I imagine maybe if we can cure ourselves, we can... Oh god, okay, I can do this again right now. I guess that's what we're doing. But once I get cured, maybe I can do this again and disable the quote-unquote weapon. I still don't know what the weapon is. But yeah, it seems like if I eventually get cured, that's what I can do. And it also said the planet is under quarantine, so I guess that means the entire planet is like infected with whatever I've got. Ah, okay, no, this is definitely a new room. This looks terrifying. Oh, I can scan Alien Arch. Ooh, that is very big. Data downloads, Alien Arch. The structure's intended purpose is unclear. Theories or function, ceremonial or religious role, industrial applications, advanced transportation network. Am I going to be able to teleport through this? Is this a teleporter? That would be so cool. Oh my god, imagine if I can like build my own teleporter and I can just go between my base and this place. That would be awesome. But I'm going to go ahead and run my way back out of this facility and see if there's anything that I can do. And if not, I will meet you guys on the island where I'll continue climbing up to try find that multi-purpose room that we came here for. Cut to after a 15-minute walk when we're out of the facility and partway up the mountain. Ooh, we've got more alien structures up in this mountain. That is very interesting. Let's bring out, not the fish, the flashlight. Hopefully I don't get swarmed by these cave dudes. Interesting. I don't know why I'm scanning all these plants. They're just irrelevant. Jesus Christ. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to call you irrelevant. We've got more lithium here. These outcrops seem really rich and I really want to grab them. Okay, we've made it out. It looks like there's another cave here. I keep pulling out that fish. A shale outcrop. Oh, we got a diamond. And... oh my god, that is another one of the portals. I wonder if this is where it would, in theory, teleport to. Oh, we got another diamond. These outcrops are so good. But I imagine this is kind of like the only place you can get resources like diamonds, and that's what makes them rare. Insert ion cube. All right, let's insert my ion cube, I suppose. Please don't do something. Is my theory of teleportation seriously correct? Please don't teleport me to somewhere really dangerous. Let's just... oh, I'm not moving my mouse here. It's doing it on its own. It's a little cutscene. What? What? Is this supposed to be happening? I feel like this is lasting way too long. Oh? Oh, it kicked me back out. Jesus Christ, that was scary. Wait, am I in the same location? Am I in the same location? Is this the cave I came in on? I don't think it is. Where am I? I'm actually running really low on water. I thought I came with enough preparations and stuff, but I guess not. I just want to run my way out this cave at the moment, and that is so cool. Let's see if we can get a better vantage point of that. I believe this goes up even more. Yep. Okay, it seems like that actually brought us up to the top. I wonder if you have to go through that portal to get to the top of the mountain. Up there. And up there. Okay, maybe that's where I need to go to get my multi doohickey rooms. Yep, that's the word I was looking for. Oh, and there's another wreckage down there. Let's go up to the top first. I feel like that should be a priority. You know what? I think it's time for an explore, scan, unlock, stuff and things-tage. Yep, that's what I meant. Is this multi-purpose room? I really hope I don't have to scan more than one in order to unlock this, because, I mean, I know where one more is, but I really hope it's not a lot more than that. Yes! Yes! Multi-purpose room. We've got it unlocked. So that is exactly what we needed in order to do the second half of this episode, which I'm very much looking forward to doing. Multi-purpose room, it's actually not that expensive. I am very damn excited about that. Hell yes. But now that I think we've scanned pretty much everything that is lucrative on this island, I'm going to go ahead and work my way back to base, which is over 900 meters away, and I will show you what our plans are for this base that we're going to be building. Okay, so I have made it back to base, and I think the first thing I want to do is grab my habitat repair tool, which I believe I stored in here. Yes, here it is. Let's put that in my 5 slot. But the first thing I want to do, of course, is look at what it takes for a multi-purpose room. Okay, that took me way too long to find. It's probably almost night again, but yeah, I found it. This is the location that we came to in episode 1, I believe. And you know what, now that I'm looking at it, maybe it's not ideal, but I still think we should build up our base. So let's go ahead and grab out our habitat builder and our multi-purpose room. And let's try center the multi-purpose room over this little nub type thing. Actually, I think I've got it there. And what's really nice is I can stand up on here. I like to do my outros on the surface, so that'll be really nice actually. And it's actually really close to the lifepod, which might not seem like a good thing, but it is a good thing because I have no way of finding my base unless I just know where it is. Like I can't place down one of those little notifiers yet. I believe there is a way to do it in the future, but I don't have that yet. So I construct up this multi-purpose room. Okay, so I've got a little bit of explaining to do. Long story short, the original plan for this base didn't work out. I was going to put a corridor on each side, of which there are 8 of the multi-purpose room. So essentially, the base would end up resembling a starfish, which is what I planned to refer to it as. But it turns out you can only put corridors off of half the sides. The diagonal ones can't actually have corridors going off of them, as well as the straight ones. So I came up with a kind of compromise or rebrand, if you will, and this is what happened. I'm going to kind of do a little bit of a cheat here and go free cam. Hope you guys don't mind. I see no reason why you would, but this is the base from above, and I think it would look a lot cooler. It's like a starfish. However, we could call this the turtle. I mean, honestly, I think that might be our next best thing. If we call this base the turtle, and I guess that makes a little bit more sense as to why it's closer to the surface anyway. So yeah, I think that is our best course of action. So we have kind of optimal space for the resources we are using, the optimal size stuff to fill up all this. So I guess this is our first official Subnautica base, our first proper one that we're going to keep up forever, the turtle. But hopping back out of free cam, you guys can see how this entire thing looks. In fact, no, Mr. Stalker, don't like you. What I was about to do is remove this hatch because we want to enter through the head of the turtle, I do believe, which is right around the corner, right here. And I believe on each of the kind of legs of the turtle, we should have 2 solar panels per leg, and that should be more than plenty of power for everything we need to do in this base. And that is our final solar panel. We now have 8, I do believe, because we've got the 4 sections going off and we've got 2 on each one. Let's see how much power we've got. A cap of 600 as opposed to 75, which was more than enough before. That is insane. We are never going to run out of energy in this base, which is exactly what I wanted. But now that that is over, I believe it is actually time for me to build the interiors, which is really going to be the more interesting stuff. The first thing that I think is a must, right opposite the entrance, we should definitely have all of our crafting stuff. So that goes fabricator, radio, medkit fabricator, and then we can probably have some wall lockers in there too. Maybe if I can just squeeze it into the side, we'll also have some plant pots. So I'll put down the medkit fabricator. I believe all I need is a table coral. We'll put that in a minute. In my other base, I have the radio on the right hand side, so I guess I should keep up that trend. And in the other base, I had my medkit fabricator on the left, so we should keep up that trend as well. Alrighty, so I've finished my area opposite the entrance. I've got my crafting station, or fabricator, what it's actually called, in the middle. I've got my radio on the right, lockers on the right and left, and I even went all the way to get 2 medical kit fabricators. To be honest, I doubt I will ever need those, at least not in here. I might need that level of stuff when I get to a deeper location or a more dangerous place, but at the moment I probably won't need it. Either way, I decided to go for it anyway. And now what I want to start working on is these little wings, the kind of fins to the turtle that we are in. And I figured a way that we could do that before we even start putting the stuff in is by using these copper wires that I have crafted up and putting a sign above each of these hatches. So for example, we are definitely going to want an area for storage. I think on the right hand side, yeah, that looks good to me. So we can type in storage just like that, and there's actually a whole ton of things we can change with this. So there we go, I've got my sign up on the top center of this door. So this wing will be for storage, so I'll probably align these walls all with wall lockers and maybe have a normal locker right here at the end. We'll figure it out, but I will do that in a moment. On the left-hand side of our little crafting module, I think we should have our food, maybe. On the back right-hand side, I feel like we should have an area for water. I'm gonna see if we can fit an aquarium or those little water tanks that we found. I'm gonna see if we can fit a couple of those in this corridor. If not, I'll probably just have lockers in which I will store air bladders. So I will label this wing hydration. And then our final wing we won't actually be able to fill out just yet, but I want this to be the charging. So I don't actually have them unlocked, and I'm not sure where you find them, but I do know at some point in the game you can get battery and power cell chargers, so I can line the walls with those. So if we need to charge our batteries, for example, pretty much all my batteries are actually ran out at the moment. This one has, what, 18%, this has 0, this has 47%, and finally this one has 31%. So right now I actually need to craft up a whole ton more batteries, but if I had those, I would be able to just throw my batteries into those things, and because we have so much power, 600 out of 600, that would fill up just as quickly as it could possibly do. Tell you what, how about I stop talking about what I'm going to build and just build it? I'll be back in just 1 second to show you guys the finished product of the turtle. So I believe that is our turtle base finished. If we run through here, I'll be honest, I did change up a couple of the wings or fins, whatever we want to call them. I think I'll refer to them as fins from now on. Yeah, I think that makes sense. But I did actually change a couple of them up. For example, on the left here, instead of nutrient or nutrition, I believe I actually called it, we have vitals. So basically we've got these big old plants which are all grown up that apparently I can no longer walk through because they're grown up, but that's whatever, you know, I really won't need to reach those back ones anyway. So I can just run up here, grab a couple lantern fruits, take a snack, and be done with it. We also have a locker on the side for water. Between episodes, I'll probably just fill this up with water crafted down bladderfish, and that means when I'm recording, I really don't have to faff around with getting tons of water and nutrition. And on the left here, we have a locker labeled health, which is where I'll put all my first aid kits until this is eventually full, and then I will just leave these guys with a couple in there as well. So if I ever need to use them, I'll use them from there, I'll grab them from here. Either way, I will have health whenever I need it. On the right hand side, we have storage. These two lockers, I've decided they can be for titanium, because titanium is the resource you're going to need basically just tons of. Then we've got lithium, gold, silver, copper, and lead on this side, and we've got miscellaneous right here on the end. This houses all our cave sulfur and silicon rubber. And then on the opposite side, we've got zinc, nickel, ruby, diamond, and quartz. Obviously, I've only found quartz and diamonds earlier today. I know rubies are in the game. I'm pretty sure nickel is in the game. I'm not sure about zinc, but either way, I decided just to label these lockers. If there's a resource that I didn't remember or a resource I need to swap out, I mean, I see no reason I couldn't store nickel and ruby in the same one. I don't think I'm ever going to have that much of either of those things. Same with diamonds, right? I'm never going to have tons of them. So if I need to combine lockers, I can, and chances are by the point we have lots of those resources, we'll actually be in a different base location most of the time. I also have a little aquarium here in which I have an absolute misfit of fish. I have pretty much every grabbable fish that I've found, apart from peepers, I think. So that looks pretty cool, and if I get really hungry for some reason, if I wanted to, I could grab a fish out of here and eat it, which is a bit mean, but hey, it's something I can do. On the opposite side, just temporarily most likely, we've got a little desk and chair. To be honest, I'll probably end up adding more lockers if I ever need it. We have the charging wing, which I kept. I don't have anything to put in there yet, so that is going to remain empty for the time being, but that's whatever. And then we have a botany wing in which we have 2 lockers to store all our eggs. I haven't actually moved them over yet. And then we have a locker labeled AMR, which for acid mushrooms. We have TCS for table coral samples. And over here we have a misc and a locker that I haven't really got a name for. But if there's any other plant that we're going to need a lot of, I'll probably put that in there. These wall plant type deals are completely decorational. And these 2 planters, I'm going to put a marble melon in one of them. I'm going to put a Chinese potato in the other. I believe that was one of the plants we found on the island earlier today. Either way, guys, guys, that is about it for today's episode. The turtle base is complete and I'm very excited to get using it. It's going to be so nice to not be squeezed into that life pod or the little thing that we had down there, the little cross-section type deal. It's going to be really nice not to have to live in those. So I suppose all that is left to do is to thank you guys for watching. I can't believe we're on episode 3 already. It feels like it hasn't been very long for me at all. But I really hope you guys did enjoy it and are excited for more content still. So thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of your support dearly. It really does mean the world to me, and I guess I will see you in the next episode. Bye guys!